clean out. Grandma went into assisted living, and so she's left everything for us to find new homes for.
Moved out of my home and into a senior community. And my name came up faster than I thought, and all of a sudden there was an apartment for me, and I looked around my house and I thought, how am I going to do this? Because I'm a widow and I live alone. What I really needed was somebody to be there making some decisions ahead of time. I'm going an ad in there for a company called Sort, Toss, Pack. It said that these women would come and help me pack and go through my things and help me get moved. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is just made for me.
Glassware. She's got photos and collectibles, family photos. Have it cleaned out by the end of the week, and so I'll be happy.
The real surprise for me with this company is that they have a store. And the wonder, well, by the way, anything that you're not going to take, we'll be happy to take and sell. And I said, sell? How do you sell? Online? And they said, no, we have a shop. They picked it up and they took it, and it was wonderful.
Let's see what happened in 5 days.
My goodness, where is everything?
What's left are a few remaining tubs and boxes for the family to go through. Those are photographs, letters, awards, mementos, things that they might want to keep.
But for a Twin Cities woman, it was more than just a mess. Care 11's Jeffrey DeMar shows us how a local company is helping her sort through it all.
I'm moving it once, I'm moving it out of my life.
Sometimes there's a point when it all becomes too much.
For the longest time, I couldn't even go down and deal with his room downstairs.
His room is Deb Bishop's husband, Kurt's. He died 3 years ago from cancer. His room hasn't been touched since. Thing is, neither has much of anything else in Deb's home.
Hoarders tend to hide it, and the joke is that nobody had been in this house for the last 18 years. That's pretty much true, other than a couple of service people. And my family's all out of state.
And what a state the house is in. If there's a bag, it's filled. A box, it's packed. A shelf, it's occupied. And if there's a floor in some rooms, you can't even tell.
We found this. It's about house blindness. If it's been there long enough, it isn't there.
That's a newspaper headline from 1987. Deb knew she had to do something. She just didn't know where to start until a coworker put a postcard on her chair about a company that helps to sort, toss, and pack all this stuff.
It's a concrete block, and we act as the catalyst to come in and say, we're here to work with you, to work alongside of you, to tell you that it's okay, that we can let go of these things.
Both realtors, Jodi Laliberte and Catherine Francis, found more and more people need help with all of the clutter that can accumulate in their lives. Their team comes in to help the homeowner clean things up. What doesn't get tossed gets saved or sold. Jodi and Catherine own a store in Shoreview called Odds and Ends Again, where some of Deb's items have already been sold.
We were going to move, and so I had to get rid of things, and I just didn't even know where to start. I mean, I didn't even know for sure what I had. No, I've got 2 garages full, ceiling to floor, side to side, front to back. I'm a hoarder, and I have to do something about it. They were so respectful and so nice, and I didn't panic after I met them. The crew came in and sorted, and they were doing their thing and asked, do you want this? Do you not want this? Do you want this? And it was wonderful. It really did a good job, and they were so...
I was administrator for my aunt's estate, and I didn't know what to do with everything she had. There was no children, and everything was to be sold and donated. About how am I going to have a sale in a assisted living apartment? Where am I going to take this stuff? How do I get rid of it? And through this same situation with my mother, but I didn't have anybody to really help me. This time, I think it took away that overwhelming feeling. It was a godsend, so to speak, because I had no idea where I was going to go, and I knew I had about 30 days. The company came within 2 days.
More clothes. They'll have it cleaned out by the end of the week.
This young man lived with his mother in a 2-bedroom apartment, and unfortunately her tragic death created a situation that needed immediate attention. We had a deadline because of her death that we had to meet. We had to clear an apartment that represented the Well, really the life and location for this young man and his mom. So all the furniture, all of those things gathered, they had to be, well, disposed of and liquidated and sold. In addition, there was a lifetime of collections. Young man is special needs. He's in foster care. His future is very delicate. Money is always an issue. So all the proceeds from the sale of the furniture, the sale of those porcelain figurines, the dolls and such, went into a fund that was established, a trust fund that will help him in the future. She understood our deadline, our timetable, and she brought in a team and just went to work. He had the method, she had the organization, she knew how to do it. It was a very smooth process. I would easily recommend Jodi to anyone who asks, and I have recommended Jodi and her team to people. I can recommend Jodi. She's very professional. She's very good at what she does.
John Hines for Sort Toss Pack. Hey, check this out. I've been talking about Sort Toss Pack for a while now, and I've used their services. As a matter of fact, I should also point out that Catherine, Jodi are both realtors. Something like 45 years combined experience in real estate. So they can handle an entire project for you. If you are downsizing now, maybe you're moving from your home into a smaller place, whether it's an apartment or maybe seniors who are leaving a home after many, many years. You can list it with the pros from Sort Toss Pack. They will help you downsize, declutter, toss out the things that really should be tossed out, maybe recycle because they've got to store the things that are still have some value but just not so much for you anymore. They'll help you sort through all of this and pack away the things that should just be packed, maybe to be given to somebody else. Sort, toss, pack. As I say, from the listing to the closing and everything in between, or all the way to the move out, they'll handle everything for you. There's one number to call, 651-717-4325. 651-717-4325. You'll find them highly recommended on Angie's List, the Better Business Bureau, and by me, Sort, Toss, Pack.